Hopefully I didn't forget anything tonight, because I got it all.
Oh God, he's five. So.
Alright. What's up, everybody getting in here? Sorry, I was just promoting stuff, but anyways, we're here for week 6 of In It to Win It racing series. I know it's late, and if any of you are tired out there, you're not the only ones, but it's going to be a long race, so buckle in. I can't believe they made it 100% low-key. 100% is crazy. Alright, well. We're getting ready to qualify, I think. So, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and give my poll prediction really quick since they're qualifying. I'd say it's pretty simple for me. My poll prediction is going to be Eni shotgun, obviously. So, let's hear it from you guys. We'll go Fry. Who do you got one in the poll? Alright, what about you, Rainey? Alright, we'll see what happens. And then we'll go over under on cautions based off of the money, the betting line that Closing Soon put in here. So over under, let's see what it is tonight. Over under half a caution. I'm gonna go with the under on that. What about you, Fry Dog? I'd like to see one. And Rainey, what do you think? Yeah, my fault, guys. We couldn't hear them. I'll do a rundown really quick. I actually had them muted, but the Fry said that his pool winner is gonna be That's a Hot One. Rainey said his pool winner is going to be Eni shotgun, and then Fry and Rainey both took the over on cautions. So I believe Rainey took the over. But anyways, we'll get right into the spiciness of it. race winner prediction. For me, I got to think on this for a second, actually. Who I think is going to win this race. I don't know if it'll be a first-time winner tonight. I'm going to go out on the limb. I think we get a first-time winner. I'm going to pick Fifth Constant to win the race tonight. So we'll go to Rainey for this one. Who do you got, Rainey?
Last time I picked this guy, he won. I'll go with him again. I'm gonna go with Shotgun.
And then Fry Dog. Oh, Fry Dog accidentally. He accidentally left when he tried to unmute. Guaranteed.
I'm going to go with kind of like when you go to college, right? I'm going to go with the 10 car closing soon.
All right, good pick. All right, so that's our picks, guys. As they're getting ready to qualify, unless they're already qualifying. I'm going to get my Xbox app ready and fired up. It must be nice living on the West Coast whenever it's 12 a.m. here, Fry Dog. And I'm fighting to stay awake. For you,
I'm pretty tired too. I had a long days. But I'm old.
I was tired at 9 o'clock. I had to go to a wedding today, so I couldn't even watch the end of the Buckeyes game. I had to miss the end of the Buckeyes game for a wedding. My Xbox app is not loading. Like, come on. There. Alright. Got what I needed, I think. Alright, we're good. I'm just getting that ready for whenever I have to invite you guys. Let me see if anybody's streaming yet. Okay, so they are qualifying right now, I believe. So we'll see what happens in qualifying. And then get into this race. But Fry, if you want, give us a quick rundown of what this race is going to be like since it's 100%, if you've got anything.
Well, this is WWT, better known as Gateway. It's a 1.25 mile flat track. It's in Madison, Illinois, east of St. Louis, next to the Gateway Arch. And turn 1 and 2 is 9%. Turn 3 and 4 is 11%. And I think it's going to be a two-stopper to win this race, 200 laps.
2 stops only? That's crazy. 200 laps, 2 stops only is kind of crazy. What's up, Frosty? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I don't know. I want to say this is the first 100% race that we've done, and to win it like actual Sunday Night Races history that wasn't a truck race or something. And then because we were gonna do a Daytona night race 100% a couple seasons ago, and they were like, no, we're not gonna do that. That'd be outrageous. But I think they're trying something like that again this year, which is gonna be outrageous. They are. They're gonna try a Daytona night 100%, which is extreme to me. But I guess we'll have to see how that goes.
We actually did a Dega season 1 that was 100%er. And the championship race is 100% back in. This is fairly interesting that they're bringing it back. It changes everything.
See, I can understand making Gateway an 100% race because it's like it seems like it'd be a shorter race for the Cup cars in this game, but making Daytona night race 100% is pretty crazy because that's 400 miles. That's like a 3-hour race. We're gonna be doing 2.5 to 3-hour race, I would say, and it's gonna be a long one. So, and starting at 12 a.m., you might see somebody fall asleep at the wheel during that race. We'll just have to see. That'll be an interesting one.
I think it's 160 laps, about a minute a lap.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
crazy.
going to be a long one.
I think probably we might have to race that one, man.
Rainey, I feel like because you were here whenever they were gonna race 100% Daytona before, and you were kind of like, I don't really want to do this. I feel like I remember you being one of the guys that didn't really want to do it before.
Yeah, because it screwed me a bunch. Every time we did 100%er, I wanted to do it, and I always got.
Yeah. All right,
I
they
would
bogged
always
it
be
down to
leading at the
10.
50% mark.
Well, the strategy's different, so might have been different if it was just a 50% race.
Yeah.
Leading at that mark. All right, so
The
they're last
Michigan
couple
race.
laps.
I don't know if you remember the Michigan race from that one, the one where Carroll took out AD at the last lap.
I wasn't here during that. I know I have a clip of that. I've got a
That was
clip of
pretty.
that for the Darlington throwback intro.
Yeah, that was 100% race.
I did not know that, actually. Who won that race?
Another race. I was leading at the halfway mark.
Who won that
So I hate
race?
seeing 100%.
I don't
Good
got
old
some
Carol.
Tenacious. What's up, though? So I'm trying a different Xbox out tonight. My dad took the Series S. I'm back to the One X. So we're going to see how slow it is. Because this Xbox is very slow. And it's loud. It sounds like a jet engine. The fan. I just hope you can't actually hear it in the mic. Thank you for the sub. Robo Sniper subbing with the Prime. Let's go. I think that's Jewel, actually. Is Robo Sniper, that's Jewel? Thought so. Alright, one lap to go, so they're done qualifying pretty much. So we're about to get the qualifying finish. Man, it's already almost halftime in that Washington-Arizona State game. I guess it is 12 a.m.
Yeah, they started pretty late. I think they started around 9.
I
No,
think
they
it
started
starts at
around
10:30.
8. Yeah.
Oh, 10:30 here, my time, I guess. 9:30 your time. Alright, they just finished qualifying. They're going back to the lobby. We're about to get the qualifying results. And then we'll get this race underway. So, they're going to head back to the lobby. Shotgun is probably going to be your pole winner if I had to guess, but that's just my prediction, I guess. Me and Rainey's both prediction.
I'm waiting on the results now.
Yep. Alright. It's taking them a minute to get back there. On the way back now. Alright. Have you gotten the results yet, Rainey? I got them. I was going to see if you could get them and then you could announce them, but because I have some of them.
No, my guy hasn't sent them to me yet.
Actually, I take that back, though. With the stream I'm looking at, I can't even see who the poll winner is. But I'm pretty sure it's Shotgun, because I know it's not That's a Hot One. Closing soon. Got the poll. So it wasn't Hot One. It wasn't Shotgun. It was closing soon, which is what Frydog's pick was to win the race. So
Been sandbagging all week.
Or was that your pick, Fry?
Not for Q, but for the race. Yes.
Yeah, for the race. That's what I thought. Just making sure I didn't mix that up. Alright, they're getting ready to go here. 200 laps, 100%, 1 times tire wear, relaxed cautions. It's going to be a long one. So everybody out there, get your popcorn ready. Whatever you drink this late at night, get it ready. Because we're going to be in for a long one. But they're getting ready. Clock is rolling. So we're going to send it to the intro. And we will see you guys on the track for the race here at Gateway.
Beat up, bullied, and dunked on. Beat up, bullied, and dunked on. Bullied and dunked on. Yeah. Let's get it. We only
Closing
rock
soon.
the Mavericks.
Gonna get it done here. Closing soon at the 5 down pit road.
You get beat up, bullied, and
Closing
dunked
with
on.
me here at Las Vegas. We got battle.
We said we
Oh, contact! The 8 cars around!
step off the canvas. Let's you get beat up.
That's more than side drop tenacious. He just put him in the wall. They're down the back row in turns 3 and 4.
Descended from the
Pass
parents,
out
I
into the
inherited
other
3.
races.
Passport,
Direct-to-base contact.
triple residency. They rhyme passing boundaries relentlessly. If a rapper wanna step, they step
Up, and now they're kind of the second pack didn't get to them. I thought that second pack was going to get it, but since they weren't racing now, they kind of holding the ground.
Think I got a ton of patience when we tested the sea.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Independent Racing Series race tonight at Gateway Worldwide Technology Raceway, right outside of St. Louis, Missouri. Actually in Illinois, though. Sorry, as we get set tonight for Independent Racing Series at Gateway. 100% race tonight, 200 laps, night race here at Gateway, and it's going to be a long one as we get ready to go. We're joined by K. Rainey and Fry Dog, our 2 partners. And these guys get ready to go. Closing soon is going to take the green flag here tonight at Gateway. As they get set for the green. The 10 car, your leader. Shotgun starting second. The green flag is out here for the 100% race at Gateway tonight. So we'll make sure we got Rainey and Fry. Can you guys hear me? We'll see if we got them. Okay, talk quick. Hold on, talk really quick, Fry and Rainey.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep.
Okay, I hear you guys.
Is it? We need an invite to the race.
Sorry. I'm still getting used to that, having to send the invites and stuff when I get in. Alright, we gotta get them our invites really quick. Oh, gotta love this controller. I'm using a controller with drift, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get the invite. I need another. I can't invite you guys till I get another controller. Like, I'm not even joking. It literally won't let me click the invite button. Did that give you the? Nope. I'm trying so hard right now to get the invite.
Can you invite the party to game?
Could you do that? Can I do that?
At the very top.
Oh no, I can't because I'm not on the party on my Xbox. I'm in it on the PC. Thanks. Alright. New controller has been... I've got my new controller. I just gotta hope I don't press a button because my dad is racing. I would mess him up. See if this works. Okay. I think we're good. I'll get the invites. Gotta love having a controller with drift. There we go. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Now they're getting in with their invites. We have a better controller now. Closing soon has already fallen out of the lead. ENA Shotgun is your new leader here at Gateway. This track is weird with that the little wall extensions and stuff they have, where they got the dip in the wall and they got the wall extending out further and stuff. Might see somebody hit that tonight, honestly. Maybe making a mistake, it being a 100% race. Trying to concentrate. I'm seeing a little bit of lag here. I'm not sure if it's on my part or if it's on their part, but I just saw some lobby lag right there. So we'll have to see how that plays out. So we're looking at 5th constant right now, currently running 2nd place behind ENA Shotgun. My prediction to win the race tonight. See if he can get it done, get his first win of the season. Surprisingly, we've only had 3 different winners this season. I would have expected to have a lot more than that by this point, but I haven't seen a lot of winners this season so far. But there's still plenty of season left. Did you guys make it into the game?
Yes, I'm in.
Alright.
It's a lot of baiting and banging going on right now.
Yeah, and Raina, I know last week you had your 4 points. You'll have to remind me the nickname of it. I'm still trying to remember it, but did you make those for this weekend?
Yes, Rainey's 4 right moves. Yes,
Yes,
whenever
okay,
it's my time.
Let's go ahead and hear them now.
All right. So this week's for Rainey's 4 right moves. Move 1, outrace the 9 car. He seems to be a man on a mission. You got to capitalize on any mistakes he has. Right now, you can see that he's leading. So you got to figure out how to get around this guy. Turn 2 is tricky tonight. Make sure your car is set up for the long run. If you're not, your race will be over within the first 20 laps. The past 3 races has been caution-free. When the pit window opens, you need to pit. Last week we saw the 10 car take advantage of early pitting, and we saw the downside of late pitting kill the 11 chances. Yes, this is an endurance race, but I'd rather have 4 Goodyear freshies every chance I get. Don't be the caution. The last race we raced here, 3 green, white checkers, and it ended under caution.
All right, and thank you for that, Rainey. Fair point with the shotgun one, obviously. Shotgun is definitely a man on a mission right now, and he's the guy to beat, obviously in the lead right now. It's crazy because he was on a huge slump, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just took over, and he's just been winning ever since. You just saw that first win, and he's actually running second now as Fifth Constant has taken the lead. And Fifth Constant still seeking his first win of the season. We didn't think it would take this long, but it has so far. Fry, what are your thoughts on Fifth Constant not having a win so far?
Yeah, that's a big surprise. But with the competition in this field and him being a first-time team owner, I think he has a little more stress and concentrating on driving. So I think he might get one, but I don't know if it's going to be here.
All right, well, we'll see. Really early in this race, so I mean, we can't really look at the fact that he's in the lead now and be like, oh, he's going to win the race, obviously. A lot of racing to go, but I mean, I can't believe there's only 2 pit stops. 100% race, 2 pit stops. It's just going to be a lot of just concentrating, holding the wheel, and trying to stay locked in. Tonight is what it's all going to be about. It'll really put these guys to the test, that's for sure. Right now we just got a bunch of single file racing. Nothing crazy going on at the moment. Deez has already fallen back. Not sure what happened to him. He's sitting back here. I wonder where DD King is. Is DD King, he's racing tonight, right? Yeah, here he is, the 18 car running 4th place right now. Is DD King. Obviously, he couldn't be with us last weekend. And really quick, we'll take this moment. Everybody just we're sending out prayers to DD King. So please keep DD and his family in your prayers as his grandmother passed away this past week. So keep DD King in your prayers, and maybe he can go get a win tonight. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But I mean, shout out to DD King for actually racing tonight with the stuff he's going through in his personal life right now. Still getting on the game and racing with these guys. So shout out to him for that commitment. Right now we got Fifth Constant leading this thing. That's a hot one in 2nd place. And 3rd place, Eni Shotgun.
That 12 is coming.
That 12 is right there on his bumper. So we'll see what happens. And Tenacious also getting into this talk. Running 4th place right now. DD King getting up there as well. So we got a lot of guys coming up here contending for the lead right now. Oh, contact between Tenacious and Shotgun right there.
12 is going into the lead. 12 is your new leader. Oh, slides up the track. Oh.
A little bit of contact, and that's our 2nd lead change of the night right there. Or 3rd lead change of the night, sorry. Here comes Fifth Constant back on the outside, trying to battle with him. Not sure how much that outside is going to work here at Gateway. But Tenacious also getting up here as well. Tenacious trying to take away second place from Fifth Constant right now as we speak. As they come down the back straightaway. Fifth Constant going to shoot down to the bottom. Maybe dive it in here, try to take the lead back. That's what he's going to do. He's going to clear him though. It's going to be close. Maybe off this corner. He is going to clear him. Fifth Constant back to lead here at Gateway. He's heading to 1 and 2. Holland going to try to dive it in. And nothing much there.
So early in the season, when they picked the 3 team owners, it was a 1v1v1 for draft picks. Tenacious picked this track and won it versus closing in fifth. Just for a little trivia note from early on preseason stuff.
So I did not know that. Did he pick it with 100% choice, knowing it's going to be 100%?
No, they all got 3 tracks, and this was the track that Tenacious picked.
I gotcha.
And fifth picked Richmond, and I think closing picked Dover, maybe? It was 3 short tracks.
We got side by side right now between Line Cone and ICJ as they head through 3 and 4. It's a 20 and a 3 car right in front of BD King and the 18 car. Closing soon, he fell back pretty early here, but he's starting to make his way back up to that pack. He won the pole and came into the race, fell back. See if he can make his way back up there to the front. Running about 7th place right now, I think. He just passed DD King.
Now, do you think we're going to get any action between the 20 and the 5 car tonight?
It'll be interesting to see. I wouldn't complain if we saw any action between them. It's just a matter of if they're going to get close to each other, because obviously it's a long race. There's a good chance they get close to each other at some point, but with what it's looking like right now, ICJ is running up in that front pack. Ribs is falling back a little bit, back with the second pack with like guys like Protege, and it looks like I think it's the 19 car, I want to say. Those guys, he's falling back with them. So, I mean, we'll see. And how much has their tempers really cooled from last week as well? It's another question. Here comes closing soon. Trying to make the pass on Line Cone right now. See if he can do it. Line Cone's been racing pretty solid. You know, he's been one of our underrated drivers this season so far. Obviously didn't get drafted. He was a signed free agent. And he's been pretty solid so far, making a good contribution for Full Throttle Outlaws. Fifth Constant going to shoot up to the top of the track right there in front of Ine's Shotgun. And there's a battle for the lead right now. Tenacious is currently your leader, with Fifth Constant in second. And
another fact for this race is the Toyotas are on a minus 2 race. Each team got to pick a race, so they will get minus half points on every single driver.
For this race?
Yes, the Toyotas picked this. The other 2 teams picked the last race, Daytona.
I gotcha. Interesting. I thought that was last week that you said they picked the minus 2.
No, each team, like the whole team gets half off this week. They get minus 3 every time for the pole. That's how Shotgun's got minus 4 for the season.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well, I mean, what are the odds we see a first-time winner tonight, you know? We've seen 3 different winners this season, so, I mean, the odds are going to be pretty good, but at the same time, those 3 different winners this season are 3 of the best guys in it to win it, so what are the odds that we actually do get a first-time winner? And if so, who would it be, you know? Like Fifth Constant, that's a hot one. I'm going battling for it right now. Tenacious. That'll be interesting to see. Fifth's going to be your new leader, actually, here, as he shoots to the lead right there in front of Tenacious. He's got Ine's Shotgun behind Tenacious at the moment. I'm going to get a lap check here really quick. So, What's the pit stop like? I know you said I know you said a 2-stop here, Fry, but what lap are you looking at? What area and laps for a pit stop, and how much fuel do they get on these tanks and stuff?
Well, I was told they can go probably like 75 to 80 if they're saving, but the stop is 67, 68 here to make it a 2-stopper. I don't think you want to stay out longer. I think you get 70 something in your tank to start. 67 should be the right here. They want to go 67, 68 right here.
All right, well, we still got plenty of fuel left in the tanks. Obviously, as we're about to be 25 laps into this thing. We're getting close to it, so that'll be an eighth of the way through this race, I would say.
This is where we'll start seeing who's the comers and who's the goers. I was told by a couple of racers that after about 22 laps, you can tell whose car is going to be good and whose car is not going to be good. So look for them to spread out here really quick.
All right, should be interesting to see. Tires are going to start to fall off, so he's really going to be able to still handle the thing. It's part of that endurance part of this race tonight. He's going to be able to handle himself with those old tires. It's going to be interesting. Where's Idyllic Fungus at right now? I saw him up in this front pack a little bit ago, but I think he's just fallen off in the front pack a little bit. He's been trying to get it going this season. See if he can get it going tonight, maybe, in that 45 car. We're at the 25 laps through mark. And we got like 175 to go. I wonder like what happened to Dirty D's and Protege and all them early, because like I know I saw on like the first lap or two of the race, Deeds was already further back than everybody else, so not really sure what happened to those guys. But they fell back big time already, which is not good. They're gonna have to bank on a caution. A little bit of contact.
Yeah, and also
two guys right there. What were you saying, Fry?
I'm saying with all these long green flag runs and no cautions, I think these leaders have the pace that there's going to be some lap traffic involved by the end of this race.
Oh yeah, I definitely expect to see some lap traffic. Not a super big track, but it's a pretty good sized track here. It is a speedway. What is it? 1.5 miles?
1 1/4, 1.25 flat track.
Oh, I got you. So yeah, I mean, we'll probably see some lap cars tonight. I don't know how many we'll see. Let me look at what Closing Soon thinks it'll be in the betting odds, if he put that as one of them. Cars to finish lead lap, the best odds there was 10 and 11, so he's expecting, 13 and 12, so he's expecting to only see like 2 lap cars tonight, according to his odds. So we'll have to see what happens. See if we see any lap cars tonight. We'll definitely see at least 1 or 2. But I have a feeling it'll end up being like 3 or 4. All right, well, I don't have a lot of word on it so far, but from what I was told, I don't know if it's been announced at all, or if I'm supposed to announce it at all. But I'll go ahead and talk about it for a second, because I'm sure you guys have heard of it. About next weekend, I believe there's supposed to be a little all-star event going on before our actual race next weekend. Have you heard anything about that, Friday?
Yeah, I heard the drivers are trying to ask other drivers from other leagues to get in here and try to make a bigger field, a 30-car field, and it's trying to get the what's that, something live thing together.
Extra life.
Yeah, extra live. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do a charity stream, put a charity stream together. So anybody out there, it's not fully put together yet, but keep a lookout on the Discord and Facebook and all that, and we'll try to keep you guys updated. But sometime next week, next Saturday night at like 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern time. Look out for the stream. Might be a charity stream going on for a big NASCAR Heat All-Star event, but I feel like they might have to end up postponing it a week maybe, just because like when you get it scheduled, I think you want to let everybody know for at least a week, you know. Get it all ready for at least a week, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure if we already got it in the works. I'll have to talk to Deeds about that. That should be pretty fun.
Fry, are you going to come out of retirement for that?
Oh, nope.
You know, I will say though, it's cool. We were just talking about that, I believe, a week or two ago, and they must have took our idea into consideration. We were talking about that here in the booth. So, what about you, Rainey? Would you ever consider coming out of retirement and playing this game again for that?
You never know. You never know, man. You never know.
That
Guess
is
we'll
true.
see what happens.
All right, well, we got some racing going on up here right now. Leader right now, fifth constant, but he's got Hot One right on his tail, and then we got Closing Soon making moves up here, trying to get up into the top three here, as he's battling with Shotgun for that third place spot at the moment. They continue to be side by side, but Line Cone just continuing to impress here early. As he is up in fifth place right now. Still early in this race, but he's looked impressive so far this race, speeding his car. We know he has speed. We'll see if he can get a good finish tonight, though. Nicey J trying to get up there and do something. He's a little further behind DD King at the moment. And Idyllic Fungus fell off the pace of those guys up there.
Oh, teammates just got into it with each other. The 20 and the 18. 18 losing a lot of time right now, crashing into the wall.
See if there's any radio chatter on it, maybe. Got a lot of muted mics in that chat.
The 20 car just can't get a break, man.
Nah.
This motherfucker. I can tell you right now, Pitt, this is exciting on my end. VP of Operations is proud. Why would they push you?
Old Fifth didn't have any drafting buddies either.
Interesting. Alright, well. Fifth constant falling back a little bit right now. Hot One is your new leader. And fifth is stuck on that outside line at the moment. He's going to stay out there. I think he had a chance there to go below, get behind Closing, but he's content with trying to battle. So he got a pretty good run there on the outside, but I don't know if it's going to stick to the turn. We'll have to see. It might. He should get a run here to clear Closing Soon, and he will. So fifth makes it back up to third right there. So losing the lead.
So we got 14 drivers tonight. Boyko's the only one that didn't make it, so that's going to hamper the Chevys. All 4 Chevys will point tonight.
Alright, so just one guy missing. Pretty good. You know, it's been, I will say, attendance has been very good this season. Everybody actually showing up so far, showing commitment. Obviously, there's going to be some weeks where somebody's not going to be able to show up. It's expected, so yeah, it's been pretty solid so far. And at least we actually got a good field for a 100% race, you know. Not like a 7-car field for a 100%er. Because that would be horrible.
Yeah.
Line Cone right behind Closing Soon at the moment, and fifth constant. Trying to make a move here on fifth, maybe. He's going to go below him here. Side drafting him. See if he can make a pass. Might have dove in there. No. It was a pretty good turn. They're going to stay side by side throughout the turn. And we should be getting to that 50 lap mark here. Or 50 laps through mark here. Shortly. Still got about 15 laps to go, I think, before that.
Now, Fry, if you're this 18 car who's about, I don't know, second and a half off of the lead pad, do you come in earlier than 68?
No, because you don't want to have to go 70 at that last run. I think he just needs to stay within 2.5. They might make this pit stop is really tricky. There's not like a guaranteed mark for when it actually shows up. So I can see that being trippy tonight. You know, having a hard little time trying to get on pit road. And plus, this is where they're all begging for a stop. Dude, these cars are so horrible on this first preset right here. They're all your crew chief.
And Does this race come down to fuel strategy, like fuel saving at all?
Nope. Unless we get a caution.
I think it's
Alright.
going to come down to more of a tire saving.
So
Because,
tires.
like Fry said, that's the last run is going to be. So you're going if you pit at 67, and then you go another 67. That last run is going to get you to the end of the race. So right now you're testing out. Okay, how long can I take this car? How long will it go with that I can handle it? So me myself, I'll probably go a little bit longer this first run, so my next 2 runs would be shorter.
I gotcha. So yeah, tires are an issue here. Because I know some tracks, like, you don't have to worry about tires. I didn't know if this was one of those tracks or not. I didn't think
And
it
it's
would
just
be.
like Phoenix.
I gotcha. And Tenacious going to dive it in here below his teammate lined cone. Makes a clean pass right there. Made it look beautiful. And now he's going to try to catch fifth constant. You guys are racing pretty
It's like
calmly right now.
we got a 3-car breakaway with the 12, the 9, and the 10 coming up on lap traffic. Looks like we got the 22 car. It's going to be a victim of a lap down here.
Man, already. The fungus got in the grass back there in one of the turns. It's another thing to look out for. Careful getting on those rumble strips, spinning out in the turns. Alright, so we're going to be seeing our first lap action of the night very shortly. See how it gets out of the way on this track. And we'll see how quickly they catch him. Hot one trying to catch him right now. So you go through 1 and 2 right here. Or 3 and 4, sorry. And they're catching him pretty quickly, so they got a lot more speed than him. Obviously, him being a lapped car. And that's teammates with Hot One, so they should communicate for him to get out of the way, but we'll see. And here they come.
And unfortunately, the next car is the 14 car.
Yep, I don't know how far up he is. Got himself in a hole early. Trying to dig out of it. 22 is going to do a pretty good job here getting out of the way.
Oh, it's
Actually
into the
helps his
wall.
teammate out big time there. Hot One, the way he passed him in the perfect spot where Hot One was able to get a tiny bit of a gap, but it won't really last there with the amount of cars drafting behind him. Dirty Deeds isn't too far behind, being lapped down here. And he is the next one, as Rainey said. Alright. Closing soon, up to second place. Behind his teammate, that's a Hot One. Fifth Constant running third place. And fourth place is Shotgun. Fifth place Tenacious. So only 2 different teams there right now. That is Radioactive, and I guess all 3 teams actually are there. Radioactive, Constant, and Full Throttle all have at least one person there battling for the top spots right now. Closing soon's got fifth constant almost right on his bumper right here. was told throughout the week when they were doing practices, these races on 100% take about 2 hours apiece. So I wonder how many of those they actually did of practice throughout the week when it takes that long for a practice race. Should have asked that question, honestly.
Yeah, I know for a fact that 12 car probably did 5 of them, if not more.
It's a lot. That's 10 hours worth. Just throughout the week. Alright, so I think we're over that 50 lap mark, or 50 laps through mark, so that'll put us a quarter way through the race. I'll get an exact lap counter here. From the closing soon stream. We've got 148 laps to go, so still a lot of racing left, obviously. But I'll be our quarter way through.
Looks like they're coming up on deeds here.
Yep. So that's going to be the second lap car already, and we're just a quarter way through, so. Twisted Bush is out of the race. He just lagged out or something. That's unfortunate. I believe it's his second or third in a twin race. Dee's just going to let them by. So Dee's gets lapped down right there. He is the free pass car if there was to be a caution right now, but I'm not sure if we'll see that. I don't think we'll see a caution tonight at all, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, this is the point that I think we'll see it, because these cars they're driving these cars. They're a handful right now on this first preset. Everybody's complaining and trying to get through this first preset. No preset was working on their first run.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just getting two guys at least, possibly three, to spin at the same time because of their handling. I just don't see it happening. So, I mean, if there were to be a caution, like you said, it'd probably be right now, but I don't think we'll see the caution. So Hot One's still leading this thing, trying to get his first ever in-a-twin win. And second place is his teammate closing soon, right behind him. Oh man, Fifth Constant and Shotgun almost make big contact right there. Fifth was flying through there. He passed Shotgun, and now he's trying to go past closing soon. Oh, Fifth gets loose right there. And yeah, I can start to see how these cars are becoming a handful just by watching Fifth Constant right here. I don't know how he was able to hang on to that thing. And I just heard that Deeds is still lagging. And he moved the router and everything. Like, he moved his whole setup, actually. And he's still lagging. Shotgun battling with Hot One. Hot One gets the wall as Hot One lost the lead. Closing soon actually is going to take that first place spot. Alright, Bombshell. And Shotgun's going to take away second from Hot One, whose car is, I'm assuming, becoming a handful here. Along with some of these other guys. this thing. Not a lot of action right now. Hot one going back for the pass here on shotgun. He's going to make the pass in fifth constant. Coming in as well. Shotgun gets the wall. Shotgun's going to fall back a few positions right there. Gets passed by line cone in fifth constant. He falls back to fifth place with ICJ right behind him. Now, I haven't heard much from Rainey here in a while. Rainey, what are your thoughts on this race so far?
Well, I'm waiting on these pit stops to come in. Looks like, you know, the front group, I think it was like, what, 10, 11 cars? Now it's 6. 6 in your top pack now, so the comers and goers. I mean, you were seeing the majority of the top 5 cluster, you know, to the front, drop back, come back up to the front. So we'll just see what happens on these pit stops and how they all get fanned out.
Yeah, and it's 2v2v2 right here, it looks like. So, with ICJ, how far back is Tenacious? He's probably the one behind ICJ, right?
Yeah, he's about a second behind. So it's 3 Toyotas, a Chevy, and 2 Fords.
Well, we're going to see pit stops here soon.
Oh, no, Frau, you're right. 2v2. Yep.
Gridlock on pit road. D's on pit road. So we got 2 guys on pit road.
What lap are we at right now?
We're sitting at 1:37 to go. So I don't know exactly.
Yeah, they're right on the number for to start early. You know, to still
So
get
that's
2 stops.
63. I think that's a little bit too early. 62, actually. They were a lap down. I don't know. I think that's way too early. They're going to have to push it the next one.
And that's the one thing.
Oh, go.
I noticed Deeds and them, like, Deeds, when he's on a team, he likes to have them do that a lot. And it never works out when they try the early pitting. If they still try it. I personally think that late pitting is always the way to go in this. Seems like the person that pits the latest always ends up getting it.
I feel like being on the freshest tires. So whenever the 10 comes in, I feel like everybody should follow the 10, especially after last week.
Yeah, if they don't have a very good crew chief.
Well, yeah. Alright, well, we should see the 10 pit here in the next 3 laps or so, because his tires are getting pretty low. When I say his tires, I should just say his right rear is getting pretty low. He loves to burn that thing off. He's doing it right now. He's trying to hold off fifth constant at the moment. That car's definitely a handful right now, closing scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how long that 11 stays out this time. See if he learned his lesson from last week. We're coming to about, what, lap 66, 67 of a run? All right, so you should start seeing these guys here within the next 5 laps.
Yeah. They're gonna start piling in here. Ribs just coming off pit road, I believe. Or no, coming onto pit road, sorry. It's a weird pit road here. It's narrow. Very narrow pit road. Wonder if we'll see any penalties tonight.
Even with Grid and Deeds pitting at like 62, 63, they're still trying to make it a 2-stop. They would have went 50, 50, 50 if they're going to want to make it a 3-stop.
11's coming in. 20's coming in. 8's coming in.
Yep, here they come. 20. Yep.
I guess he's listening in to the stream.
Closing soon.
These guys up
Safe
front.
out. What were we saying? Sorry.
Looks like the 9's coming in this time.
Closing soon. Gonna stay out again. He is going to. He's pushing him with that right rear.
So the Ford stayed out, and the other two team came in. Like right, hot one's out there.
No, I think so.
Here they come.
Yep, signal. Here he comes. Oh, hot one almost got into his teammate. Looks like they both got in good there. 20 laps left. 130 laps left still. A lot of laps left, but is that I want to say, is that AD in the chat?
Dab City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought so. Thank you for tuning in, AD.
Oh.
Oh, line cone gets the wall. Funny you guys are just tuning in. It's been a pretty calm race so far. We still got a lot of racing to go. They just had their first pit stops, and everybody's getting back out on the track.
I need another invite to the race. I accidentally backed out.
It happens. It's happened to me before.
Yeah, that's bad. I was trying to move to the 11 and see if he would come out in first.
Well, I think I'm gonna check if you're on first. Yeah, it is the 11. Yeah. So the 11 car is your leader right now. Second place, E&E Shotgun. Third place, closing soon at the moment.
Yeah, so you got to pit early, as you can see, just like last week.
Well, I mean, that's just the early run of the stop, though. You know, like it could change throughout the rest of this run, and then I don't know, later in the race, could change it. Let's see. I don't really know. The pitting to me in this game it seems still kind of confusing and weird sometimes with the tires and everything.
It fairly depends on the track and if you're running 2X, 3X. I think tonight we're running 1X.
Yeah.
So you want to pit early.
I think Duty King's close to getting lapped down here by his teammate Fifth Constant. He's the next car to get lapped down. So, see if he can fight to down that lead lap. Fifth isn't going to be able to slow down for him. So Fifth's just going to have to lap him. Oh man, some contact right there between Grid and DD. And everybody's just going to let Fifth by, so DD and Gridlock get lapped down by Fifth Constant. And they'll battle for that free pass spot. I just feel like mixing 100% race with 1x tire wear and relaxed cautions, I feel like mixing those three things together is just attempting to make the most boring race of all time. if you think about it, with all those options. And so far, it's been a pretty just calm race. But there could still be some action. There was some action early. I guess we're just gonna have to sit here and wait for it, though. Hope for a caution.
Yeah, if a caution comes out and these guys get racked up, it'll get intense again. Especially around 20 to go. If a caution comes out, yeah, it'll get pretty intense. Because that first 20 laps, they were on top of each other. You could throw a blanket on the top 10.
They just got spread out. This might go down as the longest race in the Twin broadcast era history. I think it will. Do you guys know how much miles this race is in this game for the Cup Series?
Let's look.
Because I can't really, I don't know it. Because like in real life, it's probably different than what it is in this game. If I had to guess.
I think this is going based off of the truck race. So
I just know it's like a 2-hour race in this game.
the truck race is 200 miles. The cup race is 300 miles.
I feel like this has to be more than 200 miles, just because it's way longer than what the Charlotte race is that we run. And the Charlotte race that we run is 300 miles. And this race is right now sitting at, we're getting close to that 1 hour mark, or I say close, but it's in about 10 minutes, I'd say. I think we're going to be at about that 1 hour mark, and we're not halfway. We're at about 119 laps to go still.
This is like a 250-mile race.
Yeah. So it's not even as long as Charlotte. If so, that's surprising. Well, I say Charlotte, I mean Charlotte 50%. Coke 600 50%.
Yeah, it's about, because the 300 that they run in real life is 240 laps.
Yeah, well, in real life it's a 600
Well, no, I'm talking about this track.
on this track.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, he
200
runs-
times 1.25. It's 250 miles.
Fry Dog with the simple math that we could have just done, I guess. So yeah, 250 miles.
So it's not
Which
as
is
bad as
comparable
the
to what we do
600.
at Dover. We do Dover 200 miles. We've done at Bristol 250 miles. So that's why 100 miles wasn't enough. And I think it was a good call to do it. Yeah, it could be a boring race, but this race is going to turn into something you watch. Here we go. We still got 4 or 5 guys in contention. Good strategies going on.
What happened to the 18?
That's what I was wondering, because he got lapped down. Maybe a bad pit stop. He fell off the pace. He was never on the pace. Like, he fell off the pace early and never got into that front group, and then he just fell off ever since, I think.
He was up there. The 20 got into him, put him into the wall. So he fell all the way back out of the draft.
Yeah.
But he should have still been in the top 10 right now. I don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, well, I think this would be a good time to send it to our Noise All Out. Second one we're going to do here. So we're going to send it to a Noise All Out. And we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Oh gosh, I won't be. Alright, old fit back. Goodbye, gotta bye.
Come on, Dave, we just need to stay where we at. Alright, I get it, Shotgun, I get it. Oh, yeah. Now we just hang with them.
This is crazy.
I can just sit back in front of them.
Alright guys, we're going to be back from the noise all out. Of course, the moment we went to the noise all out, it got a little bit spicy. A little bit of battling going on, but you guys could hear a little bit of radio chatter there from 5th Constant. And so they were getting a little aggressive. I thought they were going to wreck for a second. But we're sitting here. Let's see how many laps we got to go. Now we're going to be sitting around like 100, maybe laps to go, close to 100. I'll get an official check here in a second. But Closing Soon is your leader at the moment. Second place, E&A Shotgun. Third place is going to be 5th Constant. And I'm not sure who 4th place is at the moment. It is not DD King or Ribs. That's all I will say. They're both locked down. Might be that.
But I see here DD King has enough speed to help his teammate a lap down car. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
he's not going to be up there hindering anybody else. He's going to be up there helping. You know, he's a fast car.
Yeah.
So I think he needs the race right here. I'm not looking down.
Oh, we got a car around! We got a car around! That's the 12 car. That's a hot one. He's going to be around in the grass. He got the grass, like I said earlier. Be careful on those rumble strips. That's going to hurt him big time. As we're going to look at the replay there, see what just happened. We'll look at that replay here in a second. Oh, that's a hot one. Let's look at it. We're not halfway yet, by the way, but let's look at it really quick. You guys can look here. Hot one just got on that rumble strip and just got around when racing line cone. It's unfortunate for him. And that's going to hurt him big time. He was in a good spot, too, you know. He had a good position to do something. At least get a good finish, but that's going to hurt him a little bit.
Yeah, we was hearing good things about the 12. You know, one of the top cars to look for a win tonight. And it's unfortunate for him.
I mean, there could still be a caution, but hasn't looked promising so far.
A lot of spots to get, and a lot of mistakes of others to put a lies
man.
on.
Closing almost wrecked it.
What can happen? Holy shit! Yeah,
Nice to have
I just tasted my ass in my throat. That was crazy.
Hey,
He
yo.
sucks. Sorry about that, guys. Interesting. Yeah, he almost wrecked right there. But like, 5th has a lap down teammate here helping him right now. So that really could play a part here for him. See if we get to that, if we're at the halfway mark yet.
Like he was hearing the 11 on the radio, you know. He just said they just need to keep up with these guys. So I wonder what they got in store for Fry.
We're at 103 laps to go, so we're about to be at that halfway point. We've been racing for just about an hour. And right now your leader, Closing Soon again, and Shotgun and 5th Constant. 3 of the more OG guys of the new In It to Win It in your top 3. I say more OG, it's because like they're not full OG, you know, from like season 3 and stuff, but they're more OG.
They're the young guns.
They're
The
like
Gillette young guns.
they're OG of the new In It 20. You know what I mean? They've been here for
They're
like
the top
3
3 all-time
seasons.
winners right there.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it actually.
Without
Shotgun's-
counting the OG wins.
Shotgun's got more than Tenacious.
Oh, we're not talking to those.
We should count
Shotgun-
those, man. 'Cause
We
I got
did.
like
You're like
7 of them.
It's
Yeah,
hard
Nah,
to
they're
I
at
did.
15, 11, and 10 right here.
It's hard to count those.
Yeah, I gotta count those, man, because I got like 2 Michigan wins before. I got a Vegas win. Uh, yeah,
Well,
the
Rainey,
Indy win that shut down season 4 or season 3. Yeah, I got a lot more out there, man.
you know how I used to call you the possible in-a-twin goat?
I'm not the GOAT, man. I just, you know,
Well, what would you do if I told you that fifth constant, I would say, took that name?
hey, he got a championship, man. He can call
He's
himself
got
the GOAT.
he's got 2 championships and he's the all-time wins leader in it to win it.
The
So,
new in it to win it.
true. Have you won a championship?
I had one in the bag, and Dohar took me out.
Oh wow.
And Deeds won it.
Oh yeah, Homestead.
Yep. I'm the Dale Jr. of in it to win it.
I
A lot of
wouldn't say all
wins,
that.
no championships.
Dale Jr. don't even got a lot of wins, does he? How many wins does Dale Jr. have? I'm looking it up. 26. I didn't know he had that many.
Or maybe Mark Martin. Let's say Mark
Yeah,
Martin.
Martin.
Or Mark Martin has 40 wins.
Who do you think is the Clint Boyer minutes when it has like 3 wins in their career? Gets a lot of love though. Has like, and this would be like 1 win in your career. Gets a lot of love.
The other guy that's on here with us talking, of course.
Fredo's got a championship though, so I
Yeah.
don't think he could be the Clint Boyer. I don't really know. I wonder how Tony Stewart is.
Tony Stewart is the guy that's in second right now.
Oh, Protege around on the track. 22 car. So we got guys starting to lose control of those things. He's going to get it
Looks
going
like this
again.
11 just decided to turn it up.
He's the second place car. You think that fifth constant's the Tony Stewart?
Yeah. Aggressive,
Yeah, I can see
not
it.
a pushover.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Gets wins.
Now he's a driver owner.
Yeah,
It works out,
that makes a lot of sense actually. Closing soon still leading this thing. Fifth constant up to second. So he was able to pass shotgun laps ago.
His championship last season, it kind of felt like 2011 Tony Stewart. And then his first championship kind of felt like 05 Tony Stewart. So
It matches up perfectly actually.
yeah,
How many championships did Tony Stewart have?
he has 3.
That's a odd one. Just, I don't know where he's running at anymore after the wreck earlier. But just looking back at it again, unfortunate that it happened. But he's not the only guy to spin out there on the dirt tonight. We've caught 2 guys doing it so far. I'm not sure if anybody else has done it. It's tough sometimes, especially with a 200 lap race, to not make a mistake like that at least once. It's tough not to do.
Like I said in one of my, my 4 right moves, you got to make sure your car's set up for the long run.
Mm-hmm.
Got to, because we're probably going on our 4th race straight without a caution. Knock on wood. So One mistake, that's the end of the race for you.
Oh yeah. And that's how it is with these relaxed caution races. You can't make any mistakes. You gotta be mistake free if you want to win it. Most likely, there's not going to be a caution.
Looks like we're coming up on Deeds again here.
So under 100 laps to go now. And still see the same kind of guys up there at the front as we have most of the race. No surprise on the names we see. But we've also had some guys fall back. Like I think Tenacious fell back a little bit. I don't know how far back. I just know he fell back. I see them fell back. So we had some guys fall back. And we've got the top three just sitting here, all with each other at the moment from different teams as well. I'm gonna go get some radio chatter. Not a lot going on around the track right now. Whose radio should we go to? Constant.
Let's listen to Radioactive. Let's see how he's
Radioactive.
dealing with. Let's see how he's dealing with the 9 and the 11 being behind him.
Gotcha.
As he's closing up on the teammate.
Got it down to 5. He's fixed everything.
Let's see what they got to say.
65 lights around the track, baby.
Nice. Yes, sir.
A lot of silence on the radio right now.
So DD must be in 4th.
Nope, DD is not in fourth.
Gotcha.
Alright, we'll get a constant and see if they're talking.
Back out.
Having fun. This is fun. Having a blast.
Is Joanna still in here? I'm right here, buddy.
Oh. This car is giving me nightmares. Oh my god.
Sure. Who lagged out? Well, on the bright side, I'm catching grid. The bad side is
I have no clue what's going on.
Who? I feel like it's twisted.
You can just tell just some of the stuff they're saying that these guys are just tired, right? They're just like worn out right now or something, just trying to get through it. They're in that long spot of the race where it's like, let's talk about something. Because Twisted Bush has been lagged out for like 55 to 70 laps now. And ICJ is just now talking about it. And that wouldn't be up to
How many
me,
cars
AD.
are on the lead lap?
You'd have to talk to Deeds and all them about that, AD. Be pretty cool though. What'd you say, Fried Dog? Sorry.
I just wondering how many people are on the lead lap.
That is a good question, actually. I have no idea. Can't really see on closing stream, but I know Prodigy's lap down, DD's lap down, Deeds' lap down. Technically, Twisted Bush is a lot of laps down because he's out. I don't know, is Fungus and Ribs lap down? Ribs is lap down. There's like 7 or 8 guys lap down,
I think Prodigy, Grid, Deeds, Fungus, maybe even Rebel.
Ribs is lap down. And so it's like 7 or 8 guys. And we had 14 guys race tonight. Meaning that cars in the lead lap. Let's say we have 6 cars in the lead lap. If you would have bet for 6 cars to finish lead lap, you'd be making some good bank. I don't know how much the odds were. But
So this is about lead lap is Line Cone and ITJ right here, if I'm correct. They're
I think
battling.
so. Oh yeah, I see it. See if we get any good action. Oh man. Line cone almost gets the wall right there. Somehow saved it out of there. Yeah. Yeah, AD. I'm not sure. Rainy, I'm not sure if he's even awake anymore, guys. He might have done dozed off. Rainy, you got a copy at all?
Yeah, I'm here, guys.
Okay. Just making sure. I don't know if he was there or not. Right now, just Line Cone and ICJ battling for somewhere probably from like 7th to 4th, 7th to 4th or something. And there.
We got a new leader for a second before a crossover is made by the 10. But the 11, oh, the 11's in the wall. Oh, here we go. The 9 going below the 10. So we got a battle for the lead here.
Oh yeah, these guys going at it now. And DD's just going to stay behind. Out of the way
I
here.
think that 11 is gonna get some revenge here on that 10.
Let's see.
Let's see if it happens right here.
That was actually wild.
You know, for the guy that tells us check our fucking nat site, I'm just saying.
It's 2 against 1 up here.
Oh, we got some temper flaring.
Yeah.
What's to watch?
Oh,
This
he
is
got
great
into him
to
again.
watch.
This is entertaining.
It's kind of fucked up they put 5th and wall, but he's too fast. I mean,
This
what do I have to say?
What are they talking about putting 5th in the wall?
This is what it feels like to be a 4-star.
Well, the
Okay.
10's been punishing the 11 this whole time.
Yeah. I don't know why they're talking about putting 5th in the wall when none of them are even near them. Other than closing soon, and closing is not talking in the radio, so. Closing's fully locked in right now.
So I say lap 134 with 66 to go is the play, or 133 with 67.
Oh!
What happened?
Oh my God, the 11 put it in there on the 10.
He's going at it. DD getting up behind his teammate again, even though he's lapped down. See if he helps him at all. A little bit of contact. I don't think that was really intentional. I think they just got slowed up a little bit and got into each other.
The 11 is living up to his moniker now. He really is the Tony Stewart of this league.
See if he bumps him again. Give him a good old bumper. Come
Well,
on.
the running joke all week would have won already. The old 5th would have won already.
Yeah, for real. Come on, 5th. Get your TV time. Do something. We'll see if he does anything.
So bad. It's terrible. I feel like I'm driving just the lightest car on earth. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like at any second, tragedy's gonna strike. Well, I'm surprised I haven't, like, fucking taken off. Car feels that light. It feels like an airplane.
My car just feels like
Please,
shit.
deployed. Yeah, I'm with you. My runny shit, too. Squishy.
Wild.
Some newborn.
You can hear them, just the random stuff they're saying in there. Just shows you how long this race is. Alright, well, this constant right on closing scenes bumper right now. They just passed another lapped car. That was a Dilic Fungus, I believe. Alright, so we're going to be seeing pit stops anywhere within the next probably like 10 to 20 laps, 10 to 15 laps. Maybe even less than that, actually. Lap counter this time by.
Well, looks like the race is going to.
Still going at it. What were you saying?
Looks like this race is going to come down to the 9, the 10, and the 11.
It might come down to pit road, honestly. This next
Well, we
pit
know
stop.
the 11. We know the 11 has to come in a little bit earlier than the two guys in front of them.
And will those two guys be able to get draft to catch the 11, or will they have enough speed to catch the 11, you know? Depending on how much of a lead he gets. It'll be interesting to see what happens here, but with this money stop, I feel like this is definitely going to play a big part in the finish of this race. Oh, we got side by side for the lead now. Here comes closing. He's going for it. He's going to fly by him.
Oh.
And fifth also gets by him. So we got a lead change here. Closing soon to the lead. Alright, well fifth's still all over Closing's bumper right now. Oh, he's gonna double
Moved
up.
him out the way.
Moves him. He's gonna move him. They're still side by side. Banging doors, man. Up the track he goes.
Inside.
See if Closing said anything on it. Nothing. He's just fully locked in.
All clear, no pressure from behind.
I kind of feel bad for
surprised.
DD King right here because DD King has actually got early trouble. Look, he's hung with these three cars, these three leaders, so he shows that he has speed, that he could have been competing with these guys. Feel bad for DD King right now.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised the 11 is still up here hanging with these guys. These guys pitted at least 4 to 5 laps after the 11 did.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But that really could play a good part for him, so. Shout out to the 11 viewers we got in here. Sticking with us in this race. This late one. 1:33 a.m. here on the east side. Or here on the eastern part of the United States. So shout out to you guys for sticking around.
Yeah, sorry, Rock NASCAR, we're gonna make you stay up, but this is some good racing, and I know you know it is. Shout out, Rock NASCAR out there.
Yep. Sticking with it.
So that charity race, where do they say they were going to try to have it at?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard a lot of details on it. I know I was just told about it. And then I need to start getting ready for it. So I'll have to talk it out more. Get more information on it. But right now I just have minimum details.
Uh-oh.
I heard
Closing
the crazy
pitting.
next gen's at Atlanta.
We got pitting.
Now they're breaking the draft.
Fifth is going to pit. Fifth down pit road. So did they just fake him out?
I think he was coming in regardless, but I think the 10 was just trying to break his draft.
Yeah, I'm not sure. No, I think he did fake
How long
him.
do they stay out here before
can
they go
hear
back in?
I'm not sure. I just heard Deeds talking at closing saying that he snookered him or whatever, and that asking if he pitted. So I think he did fake him, or they at least think they faked him. And now they're talking about how Fifth Constant's washed, joking around. Here comes ICJ and Line Cone down pit road together. These guys have been battling for a while now, actually.
I believe that is 4th and 5th, and then a Hot One and Tenacious probably the only other 2 cars on the lead lap, I bet.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Fifth got a speeding penalty.
Oh, 5th banging Deeds off pit road. This is interesting.
Did Fifth get a speeding penalty? Fifth did get a penalty, according to Deeds.
That's big.
God damn it.
He did.
Fastest score.
I tipped the caution, buddy.
20 is out.
Damn chance of caution. Stupid penalty got me.
Yeah, he got a penalty.
And that's the end of the race. The 9 cars coming in.
Line guard,
Yeah.
might be pissed off. Needs better get the hell out of my way.
Dang.
Needs better get the fuck out of my way.
Oh, snap.
Hey.
That's Tony for you.
Dirty Deeds.
Oh, he's going to dive it in there.
How are you guys running?
Dives it in and moves him.
I'm still up now.
We're down 5. Alright, if I get siphoned 9 last, I'm gonna like lose my dick.
Dude, these guys.
Oh no, hey, you know what's gonna happen? Closing or fucking shotgun's gonna win the race again.
Mother trucker, dude.
And then they're gonna clown on you. Oh, if it's from the spun.
It's gonna be closing. Closing's got this.
It's gonna be closing, and closing's much faster than shotgun.
I'm Tokyo drifting.
Man,
Might
they're
as well be
stressing
in
out
Tokyo
over there.
right now.
I love it.
mean, I
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
You cannot make mistakes.
Mm-mm. Fungus on pit road now. Ribs coming off pit road. Or onto pit road. Or no, off pit road. Did closing already pit? I think Shotgun did.
No, I don't know. I didn't see that. I was on 5th. My bad.
No, you did. I was on
The
fifth,
10
too.
is coming in now.
I think Shotgun already came in. And yeah, the 10 on pit road.
Yeah, the 10 came in super slow.
Gotta play safe, you know. Can't believe Fifth got a penalty. It does seem like a tough pit road to get onto.
It doesn't give you the mark. It just shows up out of nowhere. There's not like a line. It's in the pit box. It's weird. Or in the pit, entry. It just is there.
Well, guys, we're getting close to that last quarter of the race. We're getting close to 50 to go. We're sitting at 60 to go right now. Believe it or not.
So how much of a gap does Shotgun have on closing is the answer here. Because he's going to have a little bit, so it's going to be closing trying to chase down the rabbit.
Well, we're about to find out.
They just coming off together.
Yep,
The 9 just passed him.
it's going to be close. And I heard Fifth was saying on the radio that he thinks closing is way faster than Shotgun, so I think Shotgun, or that he thinks closing gets the win. I really think it could have been Fifth Constant's race if he wouldn't have sped.
Tenacious, Hot One, and just went by Ribs. Pretty tough back here. Pretty cool.
And Line
It's all
Cone
about
and
who's
Ice
going to
is
have
still
the freshest
together.
tires.
Icy and Lion Cone have just been together for a while now.
Pretty sure the 18 and the 20 are going to have a long conversation after this race.
18 and 20, you say? Oh, yeah, because earlier.
Yeah, because Rod's right. The 18 was sticking with those guys the whole time. So
Yeah. It's unfortunate. That's his teammate, too. Could we see a caution?
I mean, they're all good to the go here. Do lap cars come into play?
What? What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, because how close they
Well, there's
are.
2 cars racing right here,
Yeah.
racing pretty hard for this win.
I don't.
How many
think
cars
they
are they
will.
going to catch for 60 laps? Or how many more they got? 50 laps to go.
I've seen most lap cars just get out of the way completely, so I don't know if they'll come into much of a play, but for drafts and stuff, they could. I do see a lap car right in front of them up there. Can't tell who that is. The Protege? I think that's the Protege. 22 car. We're gonna have 53 laps to go. I'm gonna go back to the radios. Not much to talk about right now. Not much battling going on around the track other than Shotgun trying to catch closing at the moment.
Still see the 3 Chevys having lead lap cars.
We'll go to the Full Throttle Outlaw guys. See if they're talking about anything at the moment.
Ooh, that whoever's in front of us is lagging really bad. I don't know who that. I think that's 22. I saw him kick really bad down the street.
He's just gonna get completely out of the way.
Now.
Alright, so we're at the 50 laps to go mark. Meaning that we are 3/4 of the way through this race, 1/4 to go. It's been a long one. But here now with 50 to go. We've been racing for about, or now less than 50 to go, we've been racing for about an hour and 10, hour and 20 minutes-ish. And it's been mostly the same guys in the front, closing soon. Shotgun. Fifth Constant was up there, but then got the speeding penalty, so he kind of fell off. No more pit stops to go. They're going all the way from here.
I'm watching the 3 and the 20 with the 18 behind the 20 racing for 3rd and 4th here, and it's kind of getting, they've hitting each other every lap.
I'm gonna go check that out. Icy's gonna look here under the 3 car, see if he gets it. They're gonna sit side by side. Icy looks low, not gonna have anything. So he just bump it to him. That spot pretty low right now.
I'm also seeing Tenacious and the Hot One lining up, running pretty hard. I don't know if they can get to this 3 and 4 pack, but they're running pretty fast too together. I think they might be the next ones behind this group.
Well, ICJ just made the pass on Line Coney. Used his door as a wall, kind of, just sending it in there. I'm not sure if he actually touched him or not, but he got the spot from him.
Oh, they both were touching, believe me. Looks like on my screen I was watching.
Man, the battle for the lead is literally right there. It's close.
Yeah, it's going to come down to it here. How many laps left we got?
About 46, 45. I'll get an exact lap actually next time by.
So we got about 20 minutes of this left. So we'll see what happens. See if Shotgun's cooking up something, if he's saving tires.
After the race, everybody, make sure you tune in. We'll do 3 quick interviews and then wrap it up. Also, make sure you guys tune in next Saturday night at 12 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday night / Sunday morning for the 7th race of the Anatomic Racing Series season, which is going to actually be at the Shire, New Hampshire, next weekend. We've had some exciting drama there in the past. We've actually had a driver get kicked out after that race before. I'm not sure if you guys remember that. But
yes,
controversial night. That was a big moment in the drama of Anatomic history.
Huge moment.
I'm not sure how many times the guy's actually been kicked off for a on-track incident. Like kicked off for one big on-track incident.
I think that was the first time anybody had been kicked out
For something intentional like that.
for something
Season
of
4
any.
Whisker Biscuit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And then it went to Showman's.
But he came back though, right?
No, Biscuit
No.
never came back.
Oh, because I thought he just left.
No, he got-
Shotgun's here. He's touching. He's rubbing. Rubbing's racing.
That's right. And these are both guys with 2 wins each. So they're kind of, at this point, they're battling not only for position for their team's help, but they're kind of just battling for MVP recognition at this point.
This is early season MVP racing right here. They
Yeah.
both want it.
I mean, both these guys deserve it as of right now. Both with 2 wins, great average finishes. But see what happens, you know. Shotgun, you know, depending on who you ask, depending on who you're talking to it about, he's possibly been snubbed from the MVP multiple times. There was multiple years where he deserved it, but somebody else got it that also deserved it. So he just wasn't the one picked, I guess. And then he's also just chasing a championship, you know. He's been a team champion, I believe, but he wants a championship himself, you know, a driver championship, and he's been chasing it. He's been close multiple times, just hasn't been able to get a final prize. See if this could be the season. I think he feels like this is the season.
This looks familiar, Fry, don't you think? Wasn't it
I
two
kind of want to
race?
hear. Can we hear both of them talk at once? That'd be sick.
I'm not sure if I could do that. I could try.
Hey, Fry. The last race we raced here, it was about a two-car breakaway, right, for the lead, and then the caution came out, right?
The last race we did Strix here. I think it was the one before that. Because this is the one where Shotgun beat Casey on a green-white checker, and I think we had about 6 or 7 cautions at that race.
You know, history likes to repeat itself. Let's see what happens here.
I plan to play pretty nice until I'm not played nice, personally.
But this does look like the Rose and the Bolt at Dover, where I think they 0.4 finish. It's one of the greatest races I've seen. I mean, there's been good ones in here too, but that was one of the coolest races I've seen. Those two were fast, and these two are the best in the game now, I feel.
It'll be fine. Just lock it in. Remember, you've got the faster car. Just let him do.
All right, guys. You won't be able to hear. The stream will be able to hear closing, but you guys won't be able to because he's like through my PC. But we're trying to do the getting the
Like
2
I said,
liters
it's gonna catch you. You gotta
radio at the
accept
same
that.
time.
But getting there's one thing, passing is another.
Shotgun and closing soon here.
Just because he
That
gets
works.
to you doesn't mean. I think he does have fresher tires. Yeah. Are you sure? Well, he's got his teammate up there, so just do your thing. You'll be fine.
Nothing much coming from closing at the moment. However, I haven't heard from him in a moment. Just E&E shotgun right now.
And the teammate Shotgun's talking about his deeds is a little bit ahead of these guys.
Oh man.
He's telling his 3 drivers stay ahead of those 4 radioactive guys.
Yeah.
Or try to at least. Not 4, maybe 3.
Closing was really trying to break that draft. You can see him really trying. Radios are pretty quiet right now between these 2 leaders. They're just fully concentrated. We've got.
Like if I was crew chiefing right now, I'd tell the driver, "You got what you got, buddy. Deal with it."
We've got 33 laps to go. Yeah, that's exactly how it is at this point, Fry Dog, you know? There's no more pitting. You got to deal with whatever you got, you know? Go win this thing if you're one of these top 2 guys. Just full concentration, though, from our 2 leaders. I haven't heard either of them talk for 2 minutes now.
I don't think they blinked for 10.
Probably not. I think Closing's constantly looking in that mirror, though. The 9 car is there.
Yeah, you can't be looking in your mirror right now, man. You got to focus out the windshield right now.
I think
I've been
Closing's
watching
smart enough
Closing
to
do
know
those
that.
S-turns, try to break the draft on both back stretches. It's kind of funny to watch.
We're just gonna wait to hear either of them talk, I guess. Man, Shotgun's just been fully locked in, quiet.
There's 30. We just hit 30. We're going to be 29 at the line.
Shotgun talking a little bit there. See if we can get anything from Closing soon.
Seems like the 9 is sizing the 10 up here. Because he'll drop back and then he'll get close to the 10 and then drop back.
Yeah.
think he's trying to time how long it would take him to catch up to the 10 and then pass the 10.
So, Rainey, in this situation, would you want to be the hunter or the prey?
I think you want to be the prey right now. 'Cause you got to get to him, and then once you get to him, you got to pass him. And you're not on the same tires. Like the 10 has fresher tires. So at this point, you just got to hope the 10 messes up.
Well, we're sitting at 28 to go right now. And shotgun is the prey. So we'll see if he can catch him. Did I get that right?
No.
No, he's the
Shotgun's a
hunter. He's the hunter.
Sorry,
He's trying to
shotgun's the
kill
hunter.
the guy in front of him.
Hey, it's 2 a.m., guys, okay?
That's an old wise tale.
It's 2 a.m. It's getting difficult for me to think straight.
We'll see. Like one of my points, man, you got to outrace the 9.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Closen's doing that right now, but he's got to do it for 26 more laps. So, as of right now, it's not enough. I mean, it's enough at the moment, but it's not enough because it's got to be 26 more laps, and we'll see if he can make it enough. As he's trying to get his 3rd win of the season. But you know, I'm not gonna lie. Coming into this season, with all the new competition and everything, I expected, okay, we had 3 winners last season. I'm expecting to see like 5, 6 different winners this season. Like a lot of more different winners. So far, it's only been 3 different winners so far, and it's gonna look like it's gonna stay like that tonight.
You also got to realize the settings that these guys are running.
Yeah.
It's way different from what some of the newer guys are used to. They're used to normal draft or high draft and 2x, 3x. Like this is a different beast, and if you don't practice and figure this stuff out, man, there's only going to be 3 winners because they know how to race, the settings.
And I agree with Rainey, dude. There's not too many leagues out there that are running from start to finish like the old Winston Cup. There's, a lot of leagues run the stages to where this is an endurance race and you have to practice to be good, and it kind of shows.
Yeah.
And then once you figure it out, you got your notes, like the 2 cars that are in front right now. They got notes from from long time ago. They've been racing presets for forever. So once you got those notes right, I mean, you're gonna be flawless every time you come to any track.
Oh my goodness, that scared me. I don't know if that was lag or what that was. On my screen though, that looked a lot scarier than it was. It looked like Closing was about to wreck it. It's lagging a little bit for me. I don't know if it's me lagging or if it's shotgun lagging. I guess it's my game lagging a little bit, but it lagged for a second. We got a lap car coming up, and that is one of Shotgun's teammates, and that is going to be Ribs. And no lap car in front of him, so will Ribs do anything here, or will he just get out of the way? He should just get out of the way, but we'll see if he does. As of right now, Closing trying to use him for draft.
I'd be worried about right now. Ribs trying to get out of the way now.
Sorry, what'd you say, Fry? Your mic cut out.
What he was saying is he was trying to hope he was going to see how Riz would get out of their way.
Yeah, and Ribs got right out of the way, so good job by Ribs. And then now you got Closing Students team.
Yeah, my bad. My mic cut out. I was just saying sometimes Ribs might want to get out of the way too aggressive because I've been lap car a lot, and you'll get in the wall and you come right back down in front of them, and you don't even mean to.
Now we got Closing Soon's teammate lap down, Gridlock. I definitely expect him to just get out of the way as well. In-20 veteran right there. And he's just going to do so.
So if Gridlock is ahead of Rebel, that's one radioactive ahead of a Chevy for point situation, because Rebel does point tonight because they only have 4 cars.
Yeah. So 5th constant, going below line cone right here. A little battle going on, a little further back. And they got ICJ right in front of them.
And that might be per position. He had a speeding penalty and he's catching 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, I think you're right. And Closing Soon's got about a 1/10 second lead right now. And we're getting down to the nitty gritty of this. Get a lap count here. 17 laps to go. So we got 17 to go. Closing Soon's your leader. Shotgun's in second. And nobody else near them for contention to win it. Only way that anybody else would have a chance if there was a caution. Or if both these guys like blew a tire or wrecked completely or something. Protege gonna get out of the way here.
So you know, the rumor is during the season is Shotgun's coming out. You're going to see a new me. You know, is he going to be a new me here at the end of this?
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. We've seen him move a guy for a win before, so I don't know if it'd be a new me. But you know, I mean, there's still time. I've seen Closing almost wreck it earlier, and these cars are going to get tough to handle. They already are tough to handle, so they're going to continue to be like that and just get worse. So, would there be any chance we see one of these leaders wreck it here at the end? It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, Closing is missing his marks going into 1 and 2 here now. He's drifting up a lot, which is giving the 9 runs to catch back up to him.
Well, if you're Shotgun, Rainey, when is it go time to go for the lead?
It's coming. It's coming. He's been back here testing the different lines, and I think he's figured out how to get up to him. So it happens right here.
All right, it's gonna be interesting to see. 14
And watch this run here. Here that he get.
And another thing, they only pitted 1 lap off cycle. To where on a 60-something lap run, dude, if he saved a little bit, it's not like he has so much better tires closing out being the lead right now.
He got him. He got him. He just passed him.
Here he goes. He's gonna clear him too. Will Closing go back for the inside? Nope. Closing's gonna look to the inside here though. Is he gonna get him back? Oh, he's gonna be there. Closing's trying to get it back. Can he clear him though? He is gonna clear him, so Closing Soon right back to the lead. They traded.
That little shake and bake.
You gotta shake it before you bake it.
Right here is where the 9 makes up a lot of ground on the 10. As you can see, the 10 goes up and he comes down like he's trying to arc the turn. I mean, he had a better run there.
We got 12 laps remaining.
But that's where the pass is going to start right there. Is going into turn 1 for the 9.
Not much else going on around the track right now. You got like a couple lap guys around each other. And you got Line, Cone, and ICJ and all them kind of close to each other. Not even really anymore. Line Cone's by himself now. ICJ's by himself, so something must have happened.
I think the 10 is shifting.
Oh, we got a car around. 22 car around in the middle of the track. He's going to get out of the way. And he spins again here. Not sure exactly what happened right there with the 22, but that is the second time we've seen him spin around tonight. And I feel like that's more than the second time that he has spun tonight. So it's been a rough night for him. We just got there right at the end of that. We'll look at the replay really quick when we switched over to him. We switched over to him and just got loose in the turn. You know, this car's been a handful for him tonight. You can see right there, he's already going around. The car just looks like a handful for him to handle. And Shotgun right on the 10 car's bumper.
You know, like Rainey
right
said,
now.
Shotgun's hitting that bottom way better than Closing looks like, but maybe Closing's just hogging the whole track to get exit speed.
Well, Shotgun's going to have the perfect chance to move him at the end of the race if it keeps up like this. And I don't think he'll be afraid to do it. He's on a mission this season. He wants as many wins as possible, and he don't care about enemies, I don't think. Because we've got 8 laps to go here at Gateway. Shotgun right there.
Oh, what a run. Oh, my God.
Oh, he's going to make the crossover. Closing going to block him clear down.
Wow.
Oh, and he gets into
laps
him.
to go.
It's coming to, you said it's coming to 7 right here, right?
Yep. 7 to go this time by. Closing soon, still your leader in that 10 car. Shotgun got into him back there. And it gave Closing a little bit of an extra lead now. Don't expect it to stay like that, though.
Yeah, so for Shotgun, it's time now. You know, you got 6 laps here to make something happen, and you've been back here, you know, planning it out for the past 45 laps. So it's time.
Or you see how he just raced you, and you do it in turn 4, last lap.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pass is going to have to start right here.
And this is the track where you could see somebody dive in to push somebody out of the way in that final turn on the final lap. So I'd be pretty scared of that if I was Closing soon. Because you've seen Shotgun do it to somebody before for a win. Don't think it want to happen again. He's done it at Kentucky. Because whatever it takes to get a win.
Deeds. Poor Deeds.
You got to bring it up, you know. History has to be brought up sometimes. And plus, D's got his win after that. He won at Atlanta. 5 laps to go here. Will this lap traffic in front play any effect? I don't think it will. Again, I think that would just get out of the way, but looks to be that's a hot one. One of Closing Soon's teammates. We've got 5 to go. It's going to be 4 to go this next time by.
I feel like this is going to be it right here. He has the run.
Closing, breaking the draft right there. Good job doing that.
Here it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Going to the bottom here. Gets into him. He got on the apron. It wasn't intentional. Got on the apron. Got into him a little bit. They're going to be side by side down the back straightaway. Shotgun has the inside advantage here.
Shotgun has to use him up right here. You got to use him up.
He's going to race him clean. As they're still side by side out of turn 4. Contact. I think Closing led that lap. It's going to be 3 to go this time by. 4 to go. I'll check. 3 to
Gotta
go.
use him up here.
Still racing each other clean. Is someone going to get loose or anything? Or are these guys just going to be like this? Shotgun's got the inside advantage. If I'm Closing soon, I'd probably try to let off here, maybe make a crossover move, because I don't see it happening on the outside with the advantage Shotgun will get. Almost got him. It's going to be 2 to go this time by as they cross the cross the line there. White flag next time by. Oh, and he's going to try to dive it in there. Not going to work. Closing tried to clear him. Will somebody make a mistake here? As they go down the back straightaway. These guys battling right now. Shotgun, is he going to get cleared? No, they're going to be side by side still.
This is great.
Last lap right here. The white flag is out here at Gateway. Through 1 and 2 right now. Closing still on the outside. These two just not giving an inch right now. Shotgun's going to use them up a little bit. And this is where Shotgun has all the advantage. Door to door right now. Banging each other's doors. And Closing dives it in. Shotgun's going to dive it in. Closing lets off big time trying to make the crossover. He's not going to have enough. Shotgun is going to take it here at Gateway. Shotgun wins his 3rd race of the season tonight at Gateway.
Oh, God, that was one of the...
If you don't like that, you don't like it to win it racing.
And that was pretty clean, too. It doesn't, like, for that kind of a finish, that was a clean finish.
Damn, unreal job closing. Holy shit, what a race.
Very nice. Very nice.
But I raced him clean the entire time, and he made it seem like he was going to race me clean the entire time because he was staying off of me the entire time.
It was pretty clean at the end, I would say.
And then after that in turn 4, he just has to run it up the hill, 2 lanes up from the bottom. Gives me absolutely no chance. Like, dude, we're side by side. It's a good race.
You knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.
People earlier this season, you're going to move me? Bro, that was so good.
Alright, well, we're going to go to the Discord. I'll see you guys in there. We'll get 3 interviews. Quick interviews, and then we'll get off of here. Thank you for the bits, Fry. But I'm going to jump out of here. I'm going to go into there really quick, and I'll see you guys in there. Alright, we'll wait for Fry to get in here. The way we'll do this, who should we interview? Because obviously we're going to do the winner. So we'll get Shotgun, we'll get Closing, and who else should we get in here for the interviews?
Probably the 18.
Alright, so I'll interview Closing, I'll interview Shotgun. Who wants to interview Closing?
I want the nitty gritty. I'll interview DD.
Alright, and then Fry, you'll get Closing, so we'll all interview our own person. I'll do mine first, and then we'll get second place, but we'll get Shotgun in here first. We'll wait for him to get in here. There he is. Shotgun, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, you get your 3rd win of the season here tonight, and what was an amazing finish to a very long, exhausting race. You had to work the wheel for 200 laps tonight here at Gateway, so you get the win. But how exhausted are you?
It's my neck hurts. I'm not gonna lie from having to look up at this TV, but unbelievable finish and race by everybody. I don't know what happened. I'd have to watch a replay back to see what happened going into that last turn, but good fucking run. Unbelievable job. That was finish of the year if I had any opinion on it.
Well, going into that last final lap, did you have them exactly where you wanted them, or were you hoping you could have the lead by that point?
I'm not really sure. You know, I struggled that run with him having the fresher tires. Really helped him being able to keep that about almost a half a second gap on me, and I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'd have to go back and watch it. I tried to keep it as clean as I could. I didn't want to have to move him even though he ran me down to the apron like 4 times, it felt like. But I tried to keep it as clean as I could. Obviously, I mean, things happen. It's a racetrack. I expect to probably get it back if I got into him. But, I mean, I'm on cloud 9 right now.
And then you are obviously racing against closing most of the race. I'm not sure how much the MVP award would mean to you. You haven't got one yet, obviously. So did it ever cross your mind tonight that getting that win would definitely help you with your MVP chances, beating closing for it?
Honestly, that never crossed my mind. I'll tell you what did cross my mind, though, is that average finish battle. Because if you're on my team, you probably know that I want to beat that 10 car every single week because I want that average finish more than anybody in this field. I want to have a good bounce back season, and I feel like I'm finally there. I mean, I'm having a 5th season from last season where just nothing can go wrong, but it's going to happen eventually. Something's going to happen, and we're just going to have to dig through it. Proud of the team tonight. We ran really good. I'm proud of Cone. Cone ran a really good race, and I think he brought it home somewhere in the top 5. I don't really remember, 4th, I think. And then Tenacious and Rebel did their usual thing. So.
All right. Well, congrats on the win tonight. We'll see you next week in New Hampshire. Good luck there.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. We're gonna get closing soon in here next. So, Fry, this will be yours after we get him in here. So we'll wait for closing soon. Then you take the floor, Fry. We'll give him a second. There he is.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, closing?
Hey.
I was wearing the 10 car hat tonight.
I like that
Field
hat.
for you.
I like that hat.
Yeah. So at the end of that race, was it better to be the prey or the hunted?
It really depends. I think in his case, he probably wanted to be out front because I don't think I would have done really anything crazy. In my case, know your audience. You know, I got him behind me. He's moved people before. I probably knew it was going to come. But it worked out. I mean, it's still a P2. Good finish. It's good to be disappointed with 2nd place, I guess.
Oh, for sure. For the race you had tonight, you were the one that they're all trying to chase. Your strategy was on point. Is there anything you could have done yourself and your team to finish a little bit better? I know Hot One kind of got screwed one time, but for the most part, are you happy with how you guys performed tonight?
Yeah. Me personally, I don't think I could have, genuinely, I couldn't have done anything different. I ran a perfect race, led a lot of laps. Strategy was perfect. Kind of ran high. I was like, okay, that's fine. Run me high. You get side by side. I get it. We'll race it out. After I got ran high and won in the heavy braking, I thought, yeah, he's probably going to want to complete it cleanly. We raced for about 2 laps cleanly, side by side. Contact, but nothing crazy. And then, we went into 4 in the final corner on the final lap. Just when, you know that if you door someone, they can't get back to you in time. And he ran it about 2 lanes up the track. And it's not a big deal. But it's something to file away. And I don't race people dirty. I don't, But if the roles are ever reversed, I guess I'll just drive more defensive because I don't know if I'd do it, but it just depends. I don't know.
Oh, we've seen you do it. You did it Tenacious for a win to get a championship. I know.
I've done it
to
when
where
I'm
what I
desperate.
saw those last
With 2
4
wins,
laps, right?
I don't think I would have.
last 4 laps in that race, you beat him on that outside. So he had to do something on the last turn to actually not let you beat him again. Because I saw you go across the start-finish line 3 laps in a row, side by side, and you got him by a nose every time. So,
Yep.
I mean, I don't think he missed his mark, but he had to maybe do something different, right? Do you agree with me there?
If doing something different is running me up the track, then I'll agree with you. There's, like I said, there's not much I can do. I have to run him tight to the bottom. You just pray that he holds the bottom. Whether it was intentional or whether he just thought, I got to get in here heavier this time, carry some more speed. You got to give me a chance. It's disappointing to not have a chance when you're on the high side, especially when you were forced there. So it's frustrating. I think it would have been a good finish, but it is what it is. It's all good.
Congratulations on your second place.
Screw you.
All right. We'll see you next weekend at close. Or we'll see you next weekend at closing. No, we'll see you next weekend at New Hampshire closing, and good luck there.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, Rainey, are you still awake?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get DD King in here, and we'll let you take the floor when he gets in here for the last interview of the night right here. No matter what, this is the last interview, guys. Trust me. We'll give him a second to get in here.
Hey, Diddy.
What's up, man?
Hey, man. Long time no talk. We were watching you today, man, and we noticed you were up there. Looks like you and the 20 had some contact there, and he got you into the wall, man. But we were seeing you keep up with the 11, the 9, and the 10, man. Do you think you had a car that could have competed tonight?
Yeah, I mean, the car was all right. It was fast, but it just wasn't handling that well towards the long run. So it's hard to say, but I really enjoyed watching the battle between closing shotgun and fifth. That was really cool to watch. And I just had a blast tonight, so it's good to be back as well.
Yeah, man. We know you was going through some things, man. You've been on our minds, keeping you in our prayers. But Friday mentioned it, man. You were up there with those guys. You was rolling right behind them, man. Your teammate, the 11, did he get caught speeding down pit road there?
Yes, he did, but he came back to finish third, which is insane.
That is insane. See, we didn't know like who was what because everybody was going a lap down. So, but at one point, I think all 4 of you guys were in the top 7
Mm-hmm.
until Twisted Bush lagged out. Did he lag out?
I think he lagged out. I mean, he was having some troubles, joining the Discord call, so we're still not sure. We gotta ask him about that, but it really sucks that he, lagged out the race, or at least I think he did. I'm not sure, so we'll have to figure that out.
All right, man. We'll see you next week at New Hampshire, man. And like I said, man, you're in our thoughts and our prayers, man.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, that'll do it for the race. We'll get our final thoughts in really quick, but before we do that, I just want to say I just got word that Ribs actually lapped down Deeds and Gridlock tonight, so he can talk all his trash this week to those two. And he just told me that, and I said, oh yeah, talk your trash this week, and he said, oh, I'm making memes about it, so well, I guess we're gonna see some memes of Grid and Deeds getting lapped down by Ribs, but final thoughts on the race for me. End of it was definitely rewarding and exciting for how long of a race that was. There were some little sparks of action throughout the race, especially the beginning, but then a lot of the race was just the top 3 guys going at it. and kind of single file for a little bit. But overall, good race tonight. Fry, what are your final takes on the race?
It came down to like two of the best that have been practicing in the game, and they put on a show there at the end. That was pretty impressive. I mean, the whole race was cool to see everybody's strategy. There's cars there that had a chance, but man, those two cars just put on a good show.
All right, Rose, what about, or Rainey, sorry, what about you?
He is who we thought he is. I told you guys at the beginning, you got to outrace the 9. If you don't, he will get you. And that's exactly what happened.
Hey, can't be said better than that. So, thank you guys for getting in here with me tonight, despite the super long and late race. Hopefully I'll see both of you next weekend at New Hampshire, and we'll do it again. But congrats to Shotgun on the win tonight. Thank you to everybody for tuning in and staying up for this one. Make sure you tune in next Saturday night, 12 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday night / Sunday morning, I should say, for the race to New Hampshire. And then there might be a little all-star event going on earlier that night. We'll let you guys know all the information. Just keep a look in the Discord and the Facebook and all that. But see you guys then, and peace.